Hello, everybody. Welcome to NJCALIGARDENER Family. I am grateful to be here, guys. There's a lot to show you. This is part 2 of our garden. So I'm gonna try to be quick, trying to be brief. I'm just gonna say this now. We have about 3 tomatoes that are purchased from our local nursery, and the rest is grown from seed. We are actually already in summer, y'all, here in the Central Valley of California, Zone 9B, Sacramento. And I'm saying that because we got things that actually are ready, or that things are ready already. Okay, if that makes sense, right? Um, so let's get started. This is the yellow pear from a local nursery, cherry tomato. The last week of our heat wave, we basically had to prune this variety because the wind gusts broke the branches. Though it was heavy with fruit, and it was tied up, and it still got snapped. That's how high the wind gust was. And back of it is a sugar snap pea that we grew from seed in the early spring just to see how it would do this summer. And there are a couple of seed pods here. It's ready to be harvested. Back here is the Lucky Tiger, one that is ready. And the reason why it's called Lucky Tiger because it has a nail shaped as a lucky tiger. Okay, so this is from my local nursery. I am going to come around here because let me just slow down real quick. You are tangled. Right here is because this is our Blackberry statin thornless. We have had this one for a year and a half. It was grown in a tree sleeve. We potted it up into the 5-gallon container its first year. Now it's in a 15-gallon. Doing pretty well. Only difference is the berries this year are tiny. And that's okay. It's supposed to be in the berry and fig lane, but it needs a little bit more sun than the other varieties of fruit we have in that lane. Over here is the more blood orange. Only one orange is left on this tree, and that's okay. But it's doing good. It's been in our garden for a year now, and so the thing is, we're not rushing. We're gonna let it be. Patience is a virtue, guys. Here is the white Sousa Dunna peach tree. This tree has gone through some issues as well, as you can see the leaf damage, but it grew tiny peaches this year, like very tiny than usual. Last year it fruited for us 66 stone fruit that we harvested, and this year it has not. And I think it's because it's tired. Because of the amount of fruit it produced last year. Usually, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna pan around, turn around, and pan to my right, your left. This Pluot tree, because the Pluot dropped all its fruit but 3, and it don't look pretty good. This was the biggest one that actually was on the tree, and that's okay. And you can see is one there. I don't see 2 wrinkly ones over there, and that's it. Now usually, this variety of tree actually holds the most fruit. Like as you guys saw in the last previous videos of this Pluot tree, the Pluot has so many fruit on it that it just was amazing. Because this is a young tree, it knows when to actually hold its fruit and produce. Let Mother Nature do its thing. Don't be in a rush to just have a whole bunch of fruit. On the other hand, this is the center of the plum, and we know we're already in summer because this thing is actually supposed to be ready to be harvested in July. Well, look at this. Lady NJ Cali Gardner, the wifey, is so excited to be. She really wants this to harvest it now, and I'm just like, baby, we can't. Let's just wait. Please, let's just wait. So I believe it will be ready in actually the end of June. We are in the 2nd week of June, but I believe in the end of June it will actually be ready to be harvested. It actually looks like it's ready now, but I don't want to take any chances. I just want to wait and be patient, right? And my wife is patient too. Okay, guys, she's very patient. Sometimes more patient than I am, but she's excited about the fruit. This is our horticulture, one of our horticulture containers. This is a 20-gallon container. And we had in here was the arugula and beets. We collected the seeds. And now we're about to amend this container with some ingredients, because we're about to go ahead and grow some watermelon. I'm gonna show you that video. So if you want to see that video, please hit the notification bell and to get notified. And if you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel so that you can learn how to grow watermelon from seed. Excuse me. Right here from seed is our 100 sweet cherry tomato. Excuse me, guys. I'm just my throat. Right here is doing pretty well. The leaves is yellow because we had a rain yesterday, and this is damaged from the sun. I could tell already. There's no bacterial fungal disease on this tree. On this cherry tomato. Usually, if you see a disease, it will be fungal or it will be bacterial. When it comes to tomatoes, not only on just the blossom and rot that will occur, but it could be also fungal or bacterial disease on. So you gotta be very careful when growing tomatoes. It's looking pretty good because it's got a little canopy right here with the shade. Other than that, this one doesn't, and this one doesn't, but that's all right. I forgot to show you. Here is another purchased vegetable, is the green bell pepper we could harvest right now. This is Miss Big Bertha. And the reason why you see like the damaged oops, that just dropped, that's dead. But usually when you see the this right here, guys, we don't remove the petals, we leave them because that's like a shade cloth for the fruit, okay? And as it gets bigger, it will remove itself. So it's best just to leave it alone. We're gonna overwinter this one, but next to it is the one from last year. We overwintered, guys, and we learned how to do this from Cali Kim. She's in the southern area of California. I believe it's LA. And she has her own channel with a lot of subscribers and a lot of information on growing vegetables. That's what she does. She's also known for growing a lot of wildflowers, fruits, vegetables, and whatnot. So if you want to go to her page, you can. Let's see. Over here, we grew zinnias from seed. Y'all probably say, where have the zinnias? Well, we actually transplanted but one. That's okay. So we have a new thing we're going to grow here. I'm actually going to be starting some seeds in this container, actually. Next to it is this is another plant start from our local nursery, Green Acres here. We basically are growing 8-ball zucchini, and we harvested already 2. This is the second one that we're gonna be the third one that we're gonna be harvesting, and it's so huge. It's ready to be harvested. I need to go ahead and prune the damaged leaves off, and then next to it we have some more. And the reason why it's best to harvest any type of vegetable or fruit, especially your vegetables, when they're ready, because this will allow the others to produce and get larger. And this is also, you can also eat the flower petal. Some people you'll see there will actually go ahead and deep fry the petal. We're not. We're gonna leave it alone. Right here is the San Marzano tomato. This is our first ever tomato that we are growing for tomato sauce. Last year we grew the green zebra and a black zebra. You could use any type of tomato and make sauce, but for acidity, it's great to use like aroma. This one is an heirloom variety from Italy, and so you can see it has flowers. We like to just go ahead and just like play with it, okay? And look at this bee, y'all. Hope you can see it. It's in the flower. It caught my attention. I'm sorry. Anyway, and next to that is a sweet basil. Sweet baby. One thing to get larger growth, guys, is basically just to pinch off the middle, okay? And that's how you get a bushy of basil. Something has been eating on our basil. I don't know what, because I have not been coming here at night. Late. At night. Like at midnight. I have not, and I should, just to see. And here is the rest of our zinnias. We transplanted last night. And we learned that it's best to transplant your plant starts at night because it has a longer hours to develop and not go into shock so badly, depending on the weather. Let me just say that. Here is our little boy's little NJ, his sunflower. This is the only one that survived out of all of them. And so we've been very taking care of this thing. We love sunflowers, especially Lady NJ. She loves sunflowers. Here is the Euro. And this is not the medicinal one, guys. I'm sorry. The white one is the medicinal one. We don't have that white variety. Next to it, we are letting go the seed, the ginger collars, and then we're about ready. And we're not going to eat this. We're going to eat the other. Well, we might eat it. I don't know. This is our green tomato from seed. And we got this variety from Meyer Gardener. Okay. And this is the first time in 3 years that this one is actually growing properly. This is the purple basil. Okay. And this is also from seed. This is from Baker's Creek. Back of it is the white. This is the garlic chives we had from a year ago. Next to it is another 100 sweet tomato. And the 100 sweet tomatoes and most of our seeds, if you guys are wondering, comes from Lake Valley, Meyer Gardener, and Baker's Creek Seed Collection, okay? And Botanical Seed Company. Here is the this is the Satsuma Mandarin Orange. As you can see, there's a lot of leaf curl damage from the heat wave. I thought that I was overwatering, and I was not watering enough. So guys, as a rookie gardener, you'll learn. We do not have drip irrigation at all. We are not allowed to, unfortunately, here on my property where I live. And it kind of sucks because something like this would need it. For me, when we do buy our own property, my desire is to have drip irrigation for certain perennials, such as our citrus and fruit trees. But when it comes to vegetables, I don't think I'm going to go ahead and have that. I might just basically use a water hose or rainwater for that matter. This right here is the the Meyer Lemon. And let me just say this to you guys. If you're a new growing citrus, it is so key to grow something like this as a start because you'll learn from your mistakes. One thing that we did was try to actually recover this tree because it was for some reason, the soil it started to basically drop, okay? And so the graph below, the root system right here was going even further down for some reason. It was sinking in. And so what we did was we took it and tried to fix it where we're not, and it went into shock. And then we also it went even got worse because 3-4 weeks later, we got a heat wave, and that sucks, right? So it's going through a little recovery session. There's fruit all around this tree, by the way, guys. So we're going to give it some love and care with seaweed extract and fish fertilizer as much as possible when it's time to water. This, not so much, but every bi-weekly. This right here is the Washington navel. It dropped all this fruit. And yeah, but it's doing well. Over here is our lemongrass and Marbar spinach. Guys, that's the tour. I thank you all for watching. Thank you to every new subscriber who subscribed to our channel from around the world. Once you become a subscriber, you are family. Hit that notification bell so that you guys can get updates on our videos. There's a lot more to see, guys, but I want to end here. We have actually one more thing to show you guys, but other than that, guys, I thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Until next time, we're out.